Okay, I promise y'all a part two to my vacation story when I went on that cruise, right, in 2006. Look, I think from now on I'm just gonna record my video straight to my phone because apparently because of the slow ass uploads on freaking YouTube, it's just ridiculous. I don't even understand. And then it gives me errors and nah. I don't know what the fucking problem is, but screw that. Anyway, so boom. Let's see where I was. Okay, the first one I was talking about when we went to Ocho's Rios. Okay, we went to Grand Cayman Island also. Okay, just to keep this nice and short, as I possibly can. Went to Grand Cayman Island. Me, my mother, my aunt, and two of my mother's co-workers. And so we get out there, and my aunt wants to go shopping because she got a little bread. We ain't got no bread like that. Shit, we lucky we paid that $3,000 to get that damn room on that ship. Anyway, so she wants to get perfume and whatnot. And so my mother's like, hey, go across the street and go get me a bag of chips and a bottle of soda. Gave me $5. She said, make sure the lady gives me back American currency. Now, I'm like, okay, not a big deal. I get over there, stand online, get the product, give her the money, and then the lady's like, oh, we don't have American currency in the till. And I'm like, okay, well it's a possibility she didn't because you got people from all different countries. There was people from the Netherlands that flew to the United States to get on this particular cruise because of where it was going to. So you had people from all over the place, but whatever. So boom. So I'm standing there waiting and waiting and waiting. And after a while, I'm like, I think I can feel my mother looking at me through that window of that perfume place. So I just happened to turn and look, and I could see her looking like, and I'm like, miss, is there any possibility you have any American currency now? I was like, but this is not for me. This is for my mother. Hello. And she's not going to accept that. Like, if it was me, it's no big deal. The people online are looking at me like, what's the fucking problem? Like, how come you get this now? Just chill out and wait, or just take whatever she gives. No, bitch. No. And this is right before Medea hit our airwaves in the United States. So I guess a lot of white people was not informed of this particular type of woman. My mother's a Medea. She may not look like her, but the attitude is there. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't think they're aware, of my mother. So I'm like, look, I don't want to have to tell her, and I'm trying to be cool about it. I'm even like trying to cover my mouth because my mother can read lips very well. Like, okay, like, come on. And eventually I had to go back over there to that perfume spot. And when I went inside, my mother wasn't at that window. My aunt was kind of still floating around, shopping and picking and sniffing stuff. And so I told my aunt what happened. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah, the people wouldn't give me the money. She said she don't have it in her till. She said, hold on. She said, let me get online first and make my purchase. And then tell your mother. Because she already knows, because this is her sister. She knows what kind of personality we dealing with. So eventually my mother found me in the perfume spot because I was trying to literally duck my body down to stay low. But she knew I was there. She called my name out inside the perfume place. So she's hollering, Lisa, Lisa. I'm like, oh, so yes. And she's like, well, where's my drink at? Where's my chips? And I was like, here it is. Here. She's like, where's my change? And I'm like, well, what had happened was the lady over there across the street said she didn't have American currency in her till. That's what took me so long to come back. She's like, what you mean she ain't got my damn change? And I'm like, this is what she told me. That's why I stood there and waited. And she said she still didn't have it, even though there was people that made purchases. She was like, that bitch got my money. She playing you, but she ain't gonna play me. Basically, is what she said out of her mouth. So she walked on across the street, and before my aunt could really make her purchase, my mother was over there tearing that lady's doggone her little food stand up. She had the rack that holding the potato chips. You know how that rack got the little clips? It's got little clips in it. Clips. You put the potato chip bag on there. She took both of them little racks. She spun them so hard, them little chips was like, pew, 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 pew. And then all of a sudden, she went over to the little refrigerator, that little mini fridge, and she went in there and started throwing soda bottles out. And that lady went in her till and gave her fucking change. Look, there's no need to cut up if people do exactly what you asked them to. There was no need for none of that. There was just no need to pretend like she didn't have the motherfucking money is what I'm saying. Let me be clear, because you get some people be looking like, yeah, she didn't have to act like that. Yes, she fucking did. Yes, she did. Let one time you go to the store and then someone says, oh, I don't have change for you, and they just stand there and look at you. You're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I need to speak to our manager. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Ain't no fucking managers out there in Grand Cayman Island and shit. You gonna have to handle it right there on the spot. Needless to say. So while we're shuffling our ass back to the cruise ship, I was like, oh God, they gonna lock us up in the damn jail. Told the lady doggone will stand up. The people out there were screaming and hollering. They was laughing so hard. I was like so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God. I'm gonna try to tear this little shack down. Anyway, so we get back on this ship. Now, I realized we had like a group of people who were kind of following us every time we would go to different islands. From that, starting from that Ocho's Real spot, because of what happened there on the waterfall. So now I acquired some new friends on the cruise ship. Now, I didn't know these people from Adam, but all I know is that when I go to the dungeon, which was the club on the ship, there are a lot of people would tell me, hey, damn, you look familiar. Damn, I see you was like, weren't y'all in Ocho's Real? Y'all was walking up that waterfall, and was you there when you see the lady? She fell out, and I'm sitting there like, yeah. Oh, yo, I seen that lady. Oh, that was crazy. And I'm trying to be all cool about it. It was like, yo, yeah, that was your mom. My mom what? I'm like, my mother ain't do that shit. They talking about how my mother wilded out on the freaking on the waterfall, and she was hollering. She was like, ain't nobody told her why they asked to go over there. And anyways, and these white dudes are funny because they was like, yeah, she over there making us look bad. And it's bad enough people think, oh, a lot of white people do crazy shit. He's like, we don't all do that shit. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know that. It's just that you just have a few that just make you look crazy. Don't feel bad. We got